Johan Obdola was born from humble roots in the depths of the jungle in Venezuela. Driven to help his people at a young age, Johan found a place in the world. This place was at the tip of the spear in the fight against the drug and criminal cartels. Johan has dedicated his life to the fight against global narco-terrorism, terrorism, and transnational crime. Early in his career, he was called upon by the Venezuelan government to lead operations in the prevention and enforcement against the illegal drug trade. Johan regularly spent time in the field around the world, practicing what he preached. Johan honed his skills in his motherland of Venezuela, but he also received extensive training from and collaborated with the DEA and the U.S. Navy SEALs, Canadian RCMP, and Scotland Yard. After several attempts on his life and the deaths of close friends and allies, Johan left Venezuela and made his way to Canada as a refugee. This only further fueled Johan's desire to fight narco-terrorism and make our communities safer.
It has been a difficult road, indeed, and I appreciate the challenges that my agenda faces every day.
Johan has not only gone toe-to-toe with the drug cartels, he has also sought out and confronted corrupt military and government officials. Wherever the drug cartel has a foothold, Johan was determined to stop it. Despite Johan's best efforts, Venezuela has become a narco-terrorist state. International criminals, drug dealers, and terrorist organizations have essentially kidnapped this oil-rich nation. But the fight is far from over. With Johan's guidance and with the help of others like him, this fight can be won. Johan's focus was never solely in Venezuela. Narco-terrorism, terrorism, and transnational crime are global issues. Johan has worked with dozens of international organizations to curb the destruction of these criminal industries. Johan believes in a smart assistance program, where the international community accepts heightened levels of directed liability and legal responsibility by their government officials. The narco economy is so large and complex, it can, at times, seem impossible to stop. Johan believes in the creation of a hemispheric criminal court and prosecutor's office. This entity could provide direction, technical support, and policies to regional governments.
And the best way to address crime or terrorism is to prevent it. The best way to stop them is to share global intelligence and security products.
This is where IOSI comes in. IOSI is a global intelligence and security organization committed to enhancing and promoting international security, developing practical solutions on current and emerging security threats, assisting public and private sector by focusing on common objectives: public safety and security, democracy, and human rights. As the CEO of IOSI, Johan continues to work internationally, regularly speaking on counter-narco-terrorism, terrorism, and other agendas in regions such as Gulf Arabic region, Africa, Asia, Latin America, Caribbean, and Europe.
We are expanding our reach all over Africa, Middle East, Asia, and of course Latin America and the Caribbean.
With an influx of organizations such as ISIS, Hezbollah, and other terrorist groups, the globe is facing a whole new set of security challenges. IOSI is ready to face these challenges head-on.
IOSI is committed to assist in the prevention and enforcement of global threats, as well as raising awareness within the international community.